Hello Jubblies and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. Now we are down in the sort of main mine bottom, and as you can see we have finally cleared out down here pretty much. Oh, hang on, we got a chest. That can stay there. Yeah, it's been busy. I haven't obviously mined out all of these half slabs yet, but we've had a bit of a busy and productive time since the tower. So you may well be asking yourself, if it's not all down there, Karen, where is it all? Well, I'll show you. A couple of things to show. Oh yeah, I've put in a little cactus farm as well. I'll show you that in a bit. But yeah, so all the storage is now moved. And it's moved into my tower because this is going to be my new home. Yeah, so before I said that everything was going to be on the ground floor. In actual fact, I lied. So yeah, look, nothing here. Hang on a second. Wait a minute. What's this? I've put in a little trap chest and a little secret layer underneath, with all of my chests in, with lots of stuff. So yeah, things have been organised slightly differently. Certain things have been put together, certain things have been taken and separated and stuff. But yeah, I've organised all my stuff in the secret little thing down the bottom, which I'm very happy with. I really like this. I'm really happy that it works. I'm really happy that it's under here, and I'm really happy that it is not visible. I think it's a really neat little touch. So yeah, one of the other things I wanted to show you that I've been working on. You will remember, hopefully, if you watched the last episode, that I did the bedroom. And it was all lovely and nice, and we put in the dragon's egg above the head and bits and pieces. But one of the things I was going to work on, and I'm looking down purposely for the reveal, is the stained glass windows above these little archways. So I put in these little archways to walk through, to separate, one on one side and one on the other. And I was going to do some stained glass windows, so I shall show you how that went. The first one, I've got a little stained glass window here of an Enderman. I thought an Enderman face was pretty cool. But the other one I'm a little bit more proud of. That was going to be a creeper, but there was too many different shades of green and yellow in the creeper thing, and I didn't want to sort of make it up. But this is one I'm really proud of. It's me. It's my Poruala face. The blue kitty face. And I'm really chuffed with it. I'm really chuffed that it sort of works. So yeah, I've got these two stained glass windows now above the entrances to the bedroom, and I think they really work. It really works quite nicely. So let's head back down. So there we go. We have storage moved over and those in. Oh, one more thing that's changed, that's been put in. You'll remember maybe that I said about there being a library on one of the floors. And this is something that I have started to put in. Hang on this one. Here we go. Obviously you saw there were a load of bookshelves around before, but I've put in this little feature wall with a load of maps of the surrounding area. So obviously you could probably tell that's the tower and the path leading to the little statue fountain thing, our little villager bit, and then our main home that we were at before. But I think it's really cool. I quite like that this works and they all sort of gel together really nicely. If you don't know how this is done, it's just the normal maps of the different areas, but on an item frame. And obviously if you place them in the right order, they all work next to each other and form one big map, and you can, as far as I'm aware, make that as big as you like, as long as you keep putting item frames down on the wall and keep making it sort of gel up and putting the right ones in the right places. This is the biggest they get, so this is like the smallest area maps, if that makes sense. So I made the maps, didn't make didn't put paper around a map to make a bigger map area, because I wanted it to be zoomed in as much as possible on here. So this is pretty much as zoomed in as it gets. But I think it works quite nicely. It's sort of got a little plan of the area, and as far as I'm aware, this will update, this will change if I change the area. Oh, hang on, it hasn't here. I wonder if I take that one off. The reason I say that is because, as you saw, we've introduced a little cactus farm as well. The reason I want to do this, I'm just starting to stockpile everything that I can think of, everything, because what I want to do is, obviously, I want to have a go with the wither, and I'm not quite sure how I'm going to approach that yet, because I've never really had great success with the wither. No. Oh, it's in. There we go. You'll notice I can't obviously point at it because it's on the map, and that moves with me, but just next to where the cursor is for me, the little white arrow, that you can see the grid pattern. So this is obviously now included. Hopefully when I put that on the wall, that will be updated. Anyway, yeah. I want to go up against the wither, and then I might sort of do a little bit more building and stuff around the house. But I was thinking, and you can put in comments whether or not you think this is a good idea. Once I've done those bits, and I've sort of, obviously the wither and ender dragon are the main vanilla sort of points, I was thinking about introducing a mod or two, something to add like further targets. And the idea is, if I've stockpiled, then there's no reason to sort of go back to the beginning from the vanilla gameplay. We can go straight into the mod and start working. I'm not sure yet, because building this has made me want to build more, so that might come in, I'm not sure. But yeah, put in the comments if you've got an idea for a mod that you think will work really nicely. I don't want silly ones. I don't want something that's just gonna, I don't know, everything walks upside down. You know, that doesn't affect the gameplay so much, it just looks silly. I want something that will sort of introduce a new element. But yeah, anyway, it's something I'm considering. So at the moment I'm stockpiling, and I'm getting ready for the wither, and also sort of stockpiling down in that little basement storage room. I introduced this as well, because it occurred to me that I wouldn't be able to get into the middle to collect dropped cacti if I was just breaking them off like I do with the sugarcane, if I just broke them off at the layer and left one layer planted. So I thought I'll do that quickly. It's quicker than chopping them all down with an axe and then replacing them. So I'm quite proud of that. The redstone's not that difficult, to be honest. It's just activating a load of pistons. There's a few repeaters down there, but that's about it. Pop there. Yeah. Let's go and pop this map back. I'll tell you what, I'm going to run in and head upstairs and pop this map back on the wall in the library. Okay, so we just pop this back on the wall up there, and now we've got the little update. Okay, so if I change something, it looks like there's a possibility I'll have to take the map with me and sort of go and change that. But that's cool, I don't mind doing that. I quite like that. That's yeah, awesome. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to do was well, I'm sort of torn. I want to change the villages bit. So I was thinking about clearing out some of the area behind here and putting, or maybe starting to build some little houses and bits around the fountain. So we've got sort of like a build up of a town centre as such, and then the villagers will just migrate over to that. That's definitely something I want to do. I'm also, because of the whole sort of farming thing, wanting to get stockpiles of everything. Mining is a big thing now, and so that's a possibility. I'll tell you what, I'm going to fade out. I'm going to have a think about it and decide, and then get to work on something. And I'll see you in a second. Okay, so my idea is to do this sort of thing. I think it's a pretty simple little house. I'm not very good at, like you say, I'm not very good at building. This is kind of an exception, purely because it's a really simple build. It's just repeating the same thing up and up and up and up. So this doesn't quite have the same sort of grandeur and everything, but I figured, as far as the shape goes and something I can use to sort of provide a base for a few houses in and around the area, I think it's good. But I'll tell you what, I'm going to end this episode here. So thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure you click the like button, click subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Yeah, definitely post your ideas about what you think I should do with regards to sort of modding or carrying on with the season and with the series and stuff like that. But anyway, I'll let you go. Thanks very much. I'll see you later. Bye.